If you're a fan of D&D, you probably already know about the massive news that came out about Dungeons & Dragons' future. Today we're going to break down what's new, what's coming, and what to expect in D&D looking at 2023. Wizards of the Coast has revealed its long-awaited successor to D&D 5e as a project that is codenamed for the moment onednd. Now, one thing that they have been very clear about is that this is not replacing 5e, and it is also not a 6th edition. The whole reason of calling it onednd is to establish the understanding that while D&D has seen many iterations in the past, there is now only one Dungeons & Dragons. The big deal about this is that they are making changes to the core mechanics. However, they have stated that all changes to D&D in the future will be backwards compatible with 5th edition, which is a huge relief for many and will ultimately make it easier for new players to latch on, which is of course kind of the point. With that being said, there are still some big changes coming our way. As some of you may know, Wizards of the Coast purchased D&D Beyond, which is a sort of online character creation tool that also serves as a virtual tabletop. And it looks like they will be using D&D Beyond as a core part of the new system, making it easier and more accessible for everyone. Wizards of the Coast has stated that onednd is the codename for the next generation of Dungeons & Dragons that brings together updated rules, backwards compatible with 5th edition, D&D Beyond as the platform for your D&D experience, and an early in-development D&D digital play experience that will offer players and dungeon masters full immersion and rich 3D creation tools. What does that even mean? There will be new stories and adventures, the return of fan favorites from older editions. We're already seeing this with the release of things like Wild Beyond the Witchlight, one of the first Feywild adventures in a long time, and of course, Spelljammer. Beyond that, looking into the farther future, Wizards of the Coast is looking to make a more immersive digital experience. Without pointing any fingers, they are looking at creating their own VTT or virtual tabletop and trying to remove some of the competitors. And the announcement of D&D Digital, whatever that is going to allow players to create and customize their own minis. Except unlike Hero Forge or one of the many other 3D printing services out there for D&D minis, the painting and customizing is something that you'll be able to change, update, and do 100% yourself online. This is huge for players and DMs. DMs will also be able to take pre-made maps that are included with adventure modules, load them up in the digital program, and then take them apart, add and remove things, customize them, make it their own in much the same way that players can do with their character minis. This means that DMs can create custom maps, NPCs, items, and more. The idea is that Wizards of the Coast wants every tool, book, question, map ready and accessible in one location. Beyond that, they want the experience to be as social as possible while finding new and better ways to get players focused on the collective story being shared at the table. So, what does all of this mean for the future of Dungeons & Dragons? Well, it means that we can expect even more amazing stories, new ways to play, and of course more accessibility than ever before. I personally cannot wait to see what the next few years have in store for the world's greatest role-playing game, but for now, until they announce more, it's all just a big guess and wait. Let us know in the comments down below how you feel about this announcement. I, for one, am very excited, but I have always embraced change. The idea of having a video game style tabletop really gets my creativity going. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, feed your Displacer Beasts, and we'll see you next time, adventurers.